wrestling with how incredibly powerful this company is and how powerful it's becoming, and the kind of like moral and ethical dilemmas that start to surround these issues of giving away personal data.
Yeah, you call it like transparency or something?
Yeah, they call it, she goes transparent. She decides to wear a camera all the time. That means that everyone in the world can see what she's doing.
At all times.
24 hours a day.
No privacy.
No privacy.
And you realize how evil this company is. And man, you're great in it, and Hanks, I mean, you never see him as a villain.
I know, how weird is it to see him as the bad guy?
It's just refreshing and
He's
cool.
Like
I love it, yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. I want to show a clip.
She exploded.
Adulthood, which is really crazy. I mean, nobody has that experience.
No, I mean, yeah, no one goes to the first audition they've ever been to in their entire life, and then...
Who's the beast?
I don't know their names. Little ones! Yeah, oh my god, I want them all. It's really funny, because I remember, like, messaging Dan, being like, I'm so lonely. Like, I am literally sat at this dinner table, on my own, speaking to inanimate objects. If I'm lucky, most of the time, there was nothing even on camera with me. So I'm just like... Dum-ta-dum-ta-tum. You have the most beautiful smile.
Nice to meet you, Emma.
Nice to meet you. Do you just give her everything that she wants all the time? I don't know how anyone would say no to you for anything. One of my favorite lines from the film is the song where Gaston sings in the pub, and he has a line in the song where he says, I use antlers in all of my decorating, and for some reason, that just really makes me giggle. I really don't know what my tits have to do with it. It's very confusing.
Tim Walker's great. He
I'm
shot me with
confused.
flowers in my beard. So,
Most people are confused. No, I'm always just kind of quietly stunned.
What
But
were people saying about you?
they were saying that I couldn't be a feminist and
have boobs.
have boobs. Bangers and mash.
Oh.
Who is the beauty and who is the beast here?
The mashed potato, obviously,
Depends
the
what's in it.
carbohydrate.
Depends
It's
how
a
you make
complex carb, isn't it?
What's your key ingredient to great
There's
mash?
butter in mash.
See, butter, don't do well with butter.
What? Butter's the best
So wait,
ingredient
are you
ever.
saying-
Everything that has butter in it is the...
Adulthood, which is really crazy. I mean, nobody has that experience.
No, I mean...
That's ludicrous. But I got you. Hang on. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks. No, it's great.
Yeah, nice to have you on the show. You know, this Harry Potter thing, as you're well aware, an insane phenomenon all over the world. And I'm just curious, where is it the most intense? I mean, tonight I mentioned your name, people go crazy, but is there one area of the world, because you've traveled the whole globe promoting these movies, where is it the craziest?
Probably the most intense was Japan, because the whole nation kind of embraces Harry Potter, and it's amazing. But like, I arrived at the airport and there were 3,000 people waiting there.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
3,000, and are they young people mostly?
They're kind of from like 3 to 30.
Right. How does a 3-year-old get to the airport? That's what I'm so they're very excited, and they go crazy, right? You get in a car, the car takes off, they try and follow you around?
We actually had 2 girls out there who we actually nicknamed the $6 billion women, who would literally, they at one point followed us, ran after our car for about 6 miles.
So even if you were doing 80 miles an hour, they were still right behind you. Like Terminator 2, they were just zooming after you. That's incredible. That must feel amazing. I'm huge in the Netherlands, it turns out. As many as 9 people in wooden shoes standing outside the plane when I... Now, of course, the Harry Potter movies, they're playing all the time on TV. You know, I've noticed. Whenever I turn on cable, it's usually one of the first things I see is one of the Harry Potter films. Have you caught yourself on TV, and is that weird for you?
It's completely insane. It's mad. It's because I'm like flicking through the channels, and the one time I did it, I haven't seen the first film at this point in like probably about 3 years.
Right.
I was flicking through the channels on TV, and it came on, and I sat there and listened to it, and I thought this would be like just funny to watch, and I swore there was something wrong with the sound on our TV. I was like, my voice is so high. I was like, getting up, hitting the TV and stuff, and it just sounded like I'd inhaled helium before I'd gone on that time. But I mean, so I
How old were you at the time you made the movie, though?
11.
11,
yeah.
I can top that. I once worked my first job that I ever had, and I think I was like 14 years old, and my voice was still really high. And I had to answer phones, and people would say, please, ma'am, may I speak to them? I'd be like, I'm a man! 9 years later, my voice changed. I'm the man you see before you. Yeah. Huge in the Netherlands. Every young actor in the world tried to audition for Harry Potter. Thousands and thousands and thousands. What do you think it was you did that got you the role?
Well, I have a kind of series of really freakish things that I do.
Well, another thing we have in common, yeah.
But I think the one that probably clinched... I'm just going to have some water, sorry.
Sure, that's okay. That's not water. I thought that was Tom Arnold's, I'm sorry.
The one that kind of clinched it was... Now, if I'm going to show everyone something and I need to... Can I come around?
Yes, come around, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Just don't hit that lever.
No.
It causes all kinds of problems.
But basically, the thing that I did that kind of clinched the audition, I think, is I can rotate my hand 360 degrees.
What?
So if I take that, I can just turn it...
Wow, look at that!
And then kind of just spins back around like that, so...
That's
what did it.
That's an incredible...
That's the only thing I
wow. Wow. It's even better when you scream while you're doing it. That adds a great effect. Now, can you drive yet?
No.
You can't drive
14.
yet. You're how old? 15?
14.
14. When can you drive? You can drive.
Thank you.
People go, oh. They're going to try and steal you and take you home and raise you. You can have a car in 2 years, 2.5 years?
2.5 years, yeah.
2.5 years. Have you thought about what kind of car you're going to get? You might have some money in the bank. You can have whatever you want. What are you going to do?
I want one of those huge red Cadillacs.
Huge red Cadillac?
Yeah. They're amazing. Like, you can't turn them. You have to turn. They're like 23 feet long. You can't turn them.
So you mean like a 1970s red pimp mobile?
They're amazing. I like motorbikes too.
Right.
Like
you could probably have one of those in the back seat. Those are such big cars.
I mean, they're just like, I got it from, because one of my favourite books and favourite films is Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, and it's
right,
the Great Red Shark.
Right, great. Those are great books, and so you want to get a big. That's so funny. Just think of Harry Potter bombing around in this huge gas guzzling.
What I like about it though is it's really inconspicuous. No one would notice that. It wouldn't draw attention at all.
No, not at all. If you drove in certain areas of Miami, no one would notice you. Yeah, very, very nice.
No. That's funny. Ah! Where the fuck I am? Yeah, where's Florida on this thing? Oh, it's not even a fucking... Feel weird. Feel weird.
Revelio.
What the fuck was that? What? What? Where's Professor Nig at?
Revelio.
When God will let me on. When God
Revelio.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Orthodox. It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Alright, dude. See you when I see you. See you when I see you.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it would be best to do so outside of the castle.
Wow. It's a big ass map, boy.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Expelliarmus! Expecto Patronum! Respire. Man, this shit fire right here. This shit fire. Hello. It looks like Nick's hat.
Revelio.
Lace swing flies.
Revelio.
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing vole. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
I know what that is.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we?
Protect
First,
it.
let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease.
Mandragora.
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
Mandragora.
Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
Mandragora.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. It wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Pardon me, Professor. What am I supposed to do with the Dittany seeds?
Your part in all this floral alchemy is simple. Take the seeds to your potting table, plant them, and then wait for harvest time.
Becca.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh.
Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Grab some of those cabbages. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! Oh, anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragonhide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandrakes.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Mandragora.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
The girl from Uganda.
Shouldn't there be aurors or someone from the ministry guarding the school?
Ah, shit. Coming to have blood prints.
Control until the end. And maybe less jumping. Okay? If you let the bow jump too much, it's too loud. It's a little bit Rossini. My dear, I know. It sounds good. Maybe less foreplay. Then to be like the so I think this music is so crazy, but it can be so normal. You know, I have in my mind that and everybody reacting to each moment. 4, 1, 2, and makes my heart beat like thunder? Who makes my temperature? Who makes me tremble with wonderful rapture? With one burning glance from her eyes. Margarita! Once I was free as a gypsy. Where are my single guys? Single guys clap. How many single guys here tonight? You're single? Who else? You're single? Yeah? How long you been single? Since you were born? You know why? Because you're not investing in a tweezer. Just buy a pair of goddamn tweezer. You still got the eyebrows going. This goddamn Gucci girl, all day long, she's tweezing every hair on her body.
We haven't touched the game since the
What's going on, Dio? You've been on focus all day, man. You ever just get tired of being where you are, Adrian? I kind of like it here. I mean, the weights are new. I mean, in life, man. Where you are in life. Look at us, man. Like Superman. Come on! Don't you think we deserve better? 'Cause I do.
Banger. Now that's the banger.
Dirty beast, like, come on. Oh, my mama, they whole losing weight. Yeah. So.
Believe it or not.
That's the banger. Ronaldo banger. That's not a banger.
We have.
Not a banger. Not a banger. And I know bangers. I know bangers.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
I already know how to do it.
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Gotta stir up the pot. Stir it up, dog. Whip it, whip it. Not a banger, not a banger. And I know bangers.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing. We'll see if it was skill or luck the first time.
You fucking have blood prints, nigga. And I know bangers.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin. Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as a doctor.
I heard Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office.
Indeed I did, bruh.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, of course. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Sorry, my brother.
I've enough to worry about collecting the ingredients he wants me to get. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I understand. I'll sort something else out.
Not a banger. Not a banger. And I know banger.
Your potion station's organized and free of clutter. Should you chop the kidney or crush it? Wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Not a banger! Not a banger! I learned no bangers!
Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
Huh.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
I'm too red
Sorry,
there.
Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
Go! And I know bangers.
I brewed an Edorus potion as you asked, Professor.
Glad you managed to stay on task. Not every class is so eventful.
Mm-hmm,
I saw Mr. Weasley speaking with you earlier. He can be quite persuasive. Glad you managed to resist. You've done well today. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet.
Yes, I am.
In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Okay.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
That was an interesting class.
Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. Thought for certain you'd have helped.
I'm glad I avoided trouble. Sharp certainly seemed upset with you.
His bark's worse than his bite. I think deep down he respects my artistic spirit. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Alright. I'm a motherfucking A+ student, cuz. Huh. Not a banger. Not a banger. The girl from Uganda? Wakanda. Bugger, we out, dog.
But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
What?
Revelio.
Not a banger. Not a banger. And I know bangers. Oculus Reparo.
Oh dear, I shall get in trouble for this. That was nothing.
Revelio.
See the charm I've been working on.
Everybody. Not a banger. Not a banger. What the fuck? Wow. Boom!
I wish teachers wouldn't ask us questions in class. I'm always tongue-tied. Unless it's Professor Garlick and... or his husband.
Where's my broom at? Up.
Revelio.
Not a banger. Not a banger. And I know bangers. I know bangers. Oh, I need that. I need that. Need that. Wow. Look at this, man. No. And I know bangers. I know bangers. Where's Hagrid's hut at?
Revelio.
Oh, what's up? What's up? What it do? What it do, dog? I'm gonna watch in here.
This looks intriguing.
Indeed it does, my brother.
It is good
Revelio.
to see you, my friend.
Gotta do some exploring. Your gear slots are full. Not a banger. Not a banger. And I know bangers. I know bangers. F.I. F.I. right there. What's this? Oh, great. Alright, let me fucking destroy this. What about this? I could destroy that. And I know bangers. I know bangers.
Revelio.
Damn. You got me ready with those finger champion. You got me ready with those finger champion.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Goody, bro.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ramrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ramrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. Well, I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals. Bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me. Struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me. My paintings.
Nah.
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now. They've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ramrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ramrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him. He was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I wager my finest brush that Ramrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again.
I got you, dog. I'm gonna go find it.
I'm sorry this happened to you.
I'm about to mess with
I
my
should
goblins.
keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins.
Don't give a
Too
fuck.
dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
With those fingertips, Not a banger. Not a banger. And I know bangers. I know bangers. What the fuck is this shit? PJs or something? Oh. Alright.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
Okay. Not a banger, not a banger, and I know bangers. Thinking kinda. Bro, where's my hippogriff, man? Let me get a hippogriff. What happened here?
Revelio.
What the?
Past the ruins. I'm on the right track.
Follow the spiders. Follow the spiders.
An encampment. This must be it.
Oh shit. Oh. Damn. Ah.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
What's up, niggas? Huh?
How many of you are there?
You can't stop us.
Incendio.
Don't have time for this.
Accio.
Not quite. Refuse to be. Easily diverted.
Leviosa.
When are you going to give up? That was
Leviosa.
No, that's as bad as you did. Are you quite finished? That's utterly pitiful, isn't it? You're so
Leviosa.
No.
Is that the best thing to do? What an unfortunate disappointment! Red Rock will lead us to victory!
Leviosa.
I feel as though you're not even trying.
No way this thing's not dead yet.
Leviosa.
I dead?
That was quite something. Now, to free Arn's cards. Revelio. Reparo. Revelio.
Oh, good.
Revelio. Quite an enchantment. The cards are returning.
Oh!
Revelio.
When the fuck am I supposed to go over here?
Leviosa. Accio.
Why are they not coming with me?
Revelio.
Wow. Dude.
Incendio.
So, buddy. Oh, what the fuck? There's two? So, buddy. I can't pet? Oh. Turn that way. You turn this way. Damn! That boy got a big ass booty, dog. Wow. What a fucking castle.
I'm afraid I still don't have any cards.
Beautiful.
If you're here for my wares...
On, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, Ron. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
I got you, my brother.
Once my carts arrive, I'd be happy to show you my wares.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
Hello.
I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to
Matabeleland
and destroy my new home.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own, and the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow was planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
What's going on here?
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student! You can't be sick!
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
First! To respire.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
You think so, buddy?
I'll see you.
I'm not going anywhere.
Damn!
Release me!
Get bodied.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner. And so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
Thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
Research.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin's beard.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the... I've taken to calling them...
Merlin's beard. Merlin's beard. Look who it is.
He created
You're watching it again?
version for his
No,
fellow
I'm playing.
Slytherins. He was terribly fond of
Well,
puzzles
yeah,
and
but...
enigmas.
What's up? This nigga's watching it
I can see why
500 times today.
I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well,
Merlin's
on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I
Mm.
had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You
Nah,
see,
he's out.
each swirl in Merlin's writing has its symbol in the
What?
center.
Is Alan home?
That started me thinking, what if
Is he gonna play or not?
Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
precisely? Would you care to do that?
What happened, nigga?
We can see what comes
What happened,
of our
nigga?
little
What happened?
I don't know, you tell me. Suppose y'all niggas had a meeting or something, nigga.
I brought a
Oh, yeah. So,
Sweet with me.
I
It's just
don't know
over
how
there
to
by
tell
my
you this, but you're like off the team.
Oh, thank God. Huh.
We're just not gonna play with you anymore.
Thank God.
Yeah, we came to a decision. You're just
Bet,
trash.
nigga.
So.
Bet.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Nah, but I told him.
Good
I mean, we
team.
can play ranked if you guys want. But, it's not even out. That's just like delayed and
No, yeah,
fucking
dude.
COD's having problems right now. I don't know.
Yeah.
From what I saw, everyone's having issues. So I told Amir, let's play Pro-Am if you want. I have a 5th that's gonna play with us. So we can play. And Amir said, you suck at rebounding, so we might need a taller popper build, but I told him the 6'9" would be fine.
What should I
Alright.
do now?
Yeah, that's
Everyone
fine.
boxed out, I think we should be fine.
This is uncharted territory.
But
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what the fuck you said, so.
Incendio.
Merlin's beard!
The pious sing.
Yeah. I ain't no fucking chicken like that.
I have chicken cuts at the crib if you want to pull up and get some.
They already know I like my chicken fried. I am not having no fucking.
Back where they started.
Bro, I don't know what I'm. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, we got a 5th. He plays. He's pretty good. So he can play with us and stuff. And they basically they want to scrimmage us. I told them we'd scrimmage them, but I told them we need to play a couple games first. Showing them.
3 of these pies are meant to be linked.
I don't even
But
know.
my hands are so cold.
So who am I? I don't understand. Hold on, wait. Let me save this
You're
shit.
playing
Hold
on your
on.
popper. You're playing on your popper.
Hold on, wait, nigga. Hold on. Let me save this shit.
That's right, so we can guard their fucking popper? That's right.
No, it's just Amo's popper can do everything now. Like his inside is so limited. It's annoying. Like his popper.